Welcome back everyone to some more F1 Manager with the Haas team. We are heading to Belgium after some struggles recently. We're still P5, but Alpine are closing in with Magnussen in P9. We need to catch a break. Hopefully we have a relatively quiet and solid Grand Prix here today. So let's see how things proceed for us in Belgium. If you guys are enjoying the series, of course, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe down below. Really do appreciate your support. Alright, we're heading into the Grand Prix weekend then. I think both cars can make it into Q2 and for Q3, but the question is going to be, can we hit the race target of fastest lap? No, I don't think so, so I'm not going to promise that. And the qualifying streak is 2 in the top 15. That's fine. Let's jump into it then. It's a sprint race weekend, so only one practice session and we're jumping straight into a P17 P19 for our two drivers. Doesn't mean much since the engine is worn, so yeah, let's head into this qualifying session to see where we place these cars. Completing our first laps here of Q1. First soft tire run on Magnussen, 140.8. So that's the level we're looking at. What about Hülkenberg as he tries to complete his lap here? He still does have the weaker side pods. The side pods are still not the newer spec on his car. We tried to develop more. It's currently in manufacturing, but it hasn't come through for this Grand Prix, but it is 8 tenths behind, so Hülkenberg may need to do another lap. Alright then, P7 for Kevin Magnussen, and I did send out Nico Hülkenberg for another lap, improved by a couple tenths I think, so he makes it through in P14. Schumacher, Ricardo, Norris, Bottas, and Zhou knocked out. Alright, here we go for our first laps of Q2. It's a 140.8 again for Magnussen. I think he's consistently setting those laps. What about Hülkenberg? Is it another 8 tenths behind? 5 tenths this time. Not too shabby, but maybe he may need to do another lap. These are 2 laps worn. Softs, of course, on Hülkenberg's car. Alright, here we go. End of the session. Hülkenberg improving. And he cannot make it out. He's only P11 in the current state. Unfortunate for him. I let Magnussen just run on his own here, letting the AI control his qualifying. So let's see if he survives. I think he will. Unfortunately, Hülkenberg knocked out in P12, just behind Yuki Tsunoda, and then Ocon and Gasly behind with Piastri in P15. So having the advantage of the Alpine is good, but we'll hope that we can have this advantage throughout the Grand Prix weekend. Now with Kevin Magnussen, let's see how high up the table we can go with him. Here we go with the lap that matters. Only 2 yellow sectors for Kevin Magnussen. We are on a full push here, so that is unfortunate. So he does not improve on his last lap, but it is P8 for now. Maybe dropping down to P10 if Perez and Russell improve. Yep, Perez and Russell of course improved. They're in better cars than us. So yeah, P10 for us. It's strange that Magnussen did not improve on his last lap yet again. It's always strange. Always the last lap on fresh tires does not work out for us. I think there might be a glitch on that somehow. But here we go then, heading into the sprint race in P10 and P12. Alright, simple strategy here, going for the push on the softs. We will be pushing at the start, that's why the prediction is showing that we will be below the 30% limit, but we'll ease off around lap 3 or 4, so that'll be fine. Hülkenberg P12, Magnussen P10. Maybe should I go for mediums here? We do have the medium option. We could just push on the mediums consistently. Maybe I'll try that with Hülkenberg and then keep Magnussen on the softs. We have so many tires available to us. It's pretty impressive. We have 4 mediums available to us for the race weekend as a whole, and then 1 set of hards, which I think I might do a medium hard strategy for the Grand Prix. So maybe let's just try pushing on the mediums, and then if there's a safety car, you know what, for Magnussen let's stay on the softs, and then for Hülkenberg we'll push on the mediums to get some positions for the race. So let's see how this opposite strategy works for us. Here we go then. It is time for the sprint. It looks like everyone's on the softs except for Hülkenberg, who's on the mediums. Lights out and away we go. Huge risk with Hülkenberg. Let's hope it pays off because we can manage the tire temps a little better, and then also we can push on the tires a little bit. Making up 1 position already at the start, fighting Tsunoda up Eau Rouge and Radion, but we are looking okay so far. Magnussen doing okay, right in the rear of Albon. So this is where the fun begins. I think DRS gets enabled after just 1 lap, but I might be wrong here. Don't know if the regulation changes have come through in this game, because I think that's the case this year. Okay, DRS enabled. Ooh, Magnussen tried the move there. I'm going to try to give him the clean air order so that he does try and make the move. He has DRS here. Let's try to get the clean air. Come on. Come on, make the move, make the move. Albon does not have DRS here, man. Yellow flag, yellow flag. Tsunoda down the order now. Lock up into turn 8. That brings Hülkenberg up a position. They were battling, and then Tsunoda just froze. Ouch. May look like a small bump, but I don't think it's too severe. We need to drop our fuel deployment now, just to ease off. And there we go. Magnussen makes up a position. Now we need to push. Keep pushing, buddy. We need to go down to standard deployment. We will have DRS down the start-finish straight here, right behind Perez. Hülkenberg still pushing. He has the tires to do so. Come on, Magnussen, let's close in on the guys ahead who are battling for position. We might scrap a point here. Ooh, virtual safety car deployed. Okay, we need to start managing our tires and harvesting. Use this time to recharge things. Leclerc out. He crashed into turn 13. Okay, we were just battling it out with Ocon and Tsunoda, and then all of a sudden Leclerc's lost it. Crashes into the barriers. He's out. The world champion is out. Unfortunate for Ferrari. But yeah, there we go. We've moved up a position to P9, P8. It's a battle for a point here. Possible battle for a point. We have to try and beat Ocon for sure. Alright, we got VSC ending. We need Magnussen to bring his tires back up to temp. Come on. They just dropped out of range here. Let's bring them up. We need to run away with it. Great restart from Magnussen. Should have DRS. He's going to try and make the move around the outside of Ocon, and it's a crash. Shucks. Come on. Is that Ocon's issue? That looks like it's an Ocon issue. I don't know if Magnussen turned in too quickly. Let's take a look. Didn't leave the space or something. I'm not sure. We'll see what the FIA says, or the stewards say. But Magnussen's down the orders now. Front wing damage. I don't know if I have an extra front wing. We might. But Magnussen's race is essentially over. Back of the grid start for him. Let's see. They should investigate this. Hülkenberg losing ground to Albon though. Albon might earn a lucky point here. He got the penalty. So Magnussen doing another stupidity. It's Kevin Magnussen from Miami today. Can we catch a break, man? Please. Cannot catch a break. Christ's sake. I just don't understand. Alright, let's try to get Hülkenberg in the points now. He is closing in on Albon. Come on, buddy. I have faith in you. Magnussen has some catching up to do. He's still competitive, so maybe we can get into the P16 area. Otherwise, I'm going to just give him a new engine at this point, because I'm thinking powertrain's not looking too great. Okay, Hülkenberg making the move. Let's pull away. Tell him to push with everything he's got. Camel straight is going to be a problem. Come on, Hülkenberg. You have the pace. Albon braking down the Camel straight, losing DRS advantage for a little bit, but Hülkenberg, please hold on for this point, man. This point is going to be vital in our fight against Alpine for sure. Come on, he's pulling a gap. There we go. Pull the gap on Albon. We do have one last lap remaining. Tires should last comfortably. Let's tell Magnussen to push, but I don't think he's going to make anything happen here. Even if he does, he's going to be pushed all the way back to the end anyway. I think I might just give him a new engine in the back of the car. Alright, as for Hülkenberg, he's going to win it. Or he's going to win the point. 1 point. This is strong. Very strong showing from Hülkenberg. And there we have it then. Hülkenberg. Alonso's won it. Wow, that's amazing. But Hülkenberg has made it with 1 point for Haas. Stellar point. Meanwhile, for Magnussen, let's see if we can give him a clean air order. Maybe he'll dive it on... no, not on Bottas. Couldn't do it on Bottas. But yeah, he's going to be back of the grid. Ricardo spun, I think, at some point. That's a 3.8 second gap. but not enough. I mean, to be fair, Nico Hülkenberg P8 is pretty strong considering he has the worst spec car. His side pods are still the old spec, and managing to get P8 is pretty solid. So 1 point earned, and then Magnussen is going to take a he's not taking a penalty. Doesn't show it, at least. Well, he probably will. We will see, though, heading into the Grand Prix. So we got lucky. No penalty for Magnussen, I think. We'll see once we press this start race button. But P8 starting position for Nico Hülkenberg. P18. Just thinking about it, maybe I will opt for the medium soft strategy so that we can finish strong at the end. This will be the fastest strategy. So yeah, this is how we're going to do it then. Hülkenberg will go long and then stop for the softs, and then Magnussen will go long on the softs and then go on the medium. So one stop strategy. Let's head into it. Yeah, no penalty for Magnussen, so we scammed ourselves straight through it. I guess we appealed it and then it got accepted. But here we go then. Lights out and away we go. Magnussen, we need you to push and climb the row or climb the table here. Hülkenberg, I need you to do the same. Try and get some positions here. Magnussen up to P17. 1 positions gained ahead of Ricciardo. Piastri up next for Magnussen. Let's see if he can. A little too late with the cleaner. Okay. Oh my god. Are you serious? Are you serious? What is up with these idiots on the Magnussen. This is Miami Magnussen showing up, man. Alright, so Magnussen's going to turn into a 2-stop strategy after that spin for sure. It's a 2-stop strategy for Magnussen. He spun the car. Hülkenberg, number 1 driver. Alright, I think everyone started on this. Oh, there's a mix of mediums and softs. Well, we're under threat from Albon because he is on the soft compound. And we're losing ground to Perez. It's a shame. Magnussen has a lot of catching up to do after that spin, so I'm gonna let him try and catch up. Why are you running so slowly there? You had so much space. You had about 4 car lengths. And why do you brake early? Okay, it's time for some overtakes. DRS enabled. Hülkenberg created this 2-second gap to Perez. Insane. And now we're going to slot in behind Albon, get that DRS down the Camel straight. And try to preserve some battery, but also preserve some tires. Management stage here in this DRS train. As for Magnussen, he needs to start making up positions after lap 5, of course. So let's hope he can do that. Alright, Hülkenberg needs to push again. He is dropping a little back from Albon. This is not good. He needs to catch up again. Okay, I need to manage him. Alright, Magnussen making a move on Bottas. But Bottas defends nicely there. He did lose out DRS to Ricciardo, so we need to prepare a push here, maybe. Around the outside of Poulon? Nope. Not a worthwhile move, to be honest. Hülkenberg losing ground yet again. Alright, push. You can't be doing this, Hülkenberg. Come on. Meanwhile, let's prepare a push here for Magnussen. Alright. Bro, you need to make that inside move there. Alright, we're gonna give him some tools to work with. And there we go, makes the move with the DRS and a bit of fuel and ERS. He needs to now catch up to the guys ahead. Let's just give him a little tires. DRS engaged yet again for Hülkenberg. That's good. He's finally made it back into DRS range of Albon. There's a 3.5 second gap between Hamilton and Albon in P7, P8. Hold on, 2 cars out. It is a yellow flag in Sector 2. What is happening here? It's a battle going on, but let's see what happened. So it's Lance Stroll and Carlos Sainz. Who's at fault here? Oh, it's an identical crash as the one we saw from the sprint race. Sainz is definitely fuming, unless it is his fault. We'll see. We'll see what the stewards say in a moment. Meanwhile, Magnussen going for the inside move on Piastri. And following Ricciardo now. Let's tell him to harvest a little bit. Let's see if he can manage to stay close. Right behind Ricciardo if he still harvests. Hülkenberg is close to Albon, who is very close to Sainz. Time penalty for Stroll for causing a collision. Okay, so this battle is going to get intense, for sure. Let's try to get this. We're going to get DRS consistently here in the DRS train right behind Sainz. Albon trying a move. Let's go neutral deployment on the ERS. Alright. Magnussen losing ground. He needs to push. Okay, Sainz is struggling. He has some damage, I think. So let's try to get past him quick. I'm gonna give you a little attack on the tires. He's driving clean air. Can we make the move up the inside? Nope. Driving clean air here, maybe? No. Cannot make the move here. It's not really an overtaking zone. But we might make a move here into the bus stop chicane. Hülkenberg is looking for that move. There we go, up the inside at the bus stop chicane. Now we gotta close in on Albon. Okay, Magnussen's caught up to Ricardo. Oh, someone went off. Ricardo just went off in front of our faces. Alright, Magnussen, time to close in on Leclerc and Zhou. Thank you very much, Ricardo, for going off into the distance. Okay, so Kevin Magnussen is going to come for a pit stop right now. It's a two-stop strategy for him. Hülkenberg trying to fight for this DRS on Stroll. Really pushing here. Risking it with the tire strategy, to be honest. We will try to harvest now that I think he will get DRS down the Camel Straight. And it's a slow stop. What happened? What happened? What happened? Can we drop him, please? What's happening here? What's happening here? What in the world just happened there? Did they forget how to drop a car? We can't catch a break. Seriously, this team cannot catch a break. Like these guys did well. These idiots don't know what to do. I don't know. I really don't know. Okay, so Hülkenberg on the other hand really doing well to fight this position here. Fighting for 4 points here. Lost that position to Perez, but he does give us a little dose of DRS down Camel Straight. Perez has pit. He is on his fresh mediums, I believe. Yep. We need to pit in a couple laps time, around lap 25. What have the Williams pit to? Another set of mediums, I think. Or they went from soft to mediums. They probably went from soft to mediums. So, yeah, they already pit. They have the advantage right now. But that's fine. We will cook on the sauce for sure. Magnussen climbing his way back up slowly but surely up into P18 right now. Come on, Hülkenberg. Do us proud, please. Alright, here we go. Hülkenberg pushing. And he's into the pits now. Let's take a look. Hamilton with a pit stop issue. Ferrari also in. Leclerc just ahead of us. And here we go. Please give us a decent stop. And we've let him go. There we go. Better than Magnussen's stop. 2.8 seconds. Okay, okay. Right behind Magnussen. We are going to tell him to not fight his teammate here. Get out of the way. Fudge in hell. Why did you... What the heck is... We got Kevin Magnussen from Wish here. The Miami Kevin Magnussen came to play today. What is he doing? Idiot. Absolute idiot. That Alpha Tauri is broken, man. Mick Schumacher has been pushing since his battle with Magnussen. How is he pushing for that long? That makes no sense. That Alpha Tauri is cooking. Hold on. I want to see how high up Mick Schumacher goes. Because he's still cooking. How is he still pushing? There's no way the battery can last that long. There's for sure a glitch here with Mick Schumacher. How is he cooking this hard? Like, he's literally up into the... How? Oh, Hülkenberg. Safety car, safety car, safety car, safety car. Hold on, where's Magnussen? Oh, for Christ's sake. Did he crash into... He crashed. I can't. I can't with this team, man. I can't.
We've got a yellow flag here. Here's the replay. So here we go, heading into turn 1.
I can't with this team, seriously. What are you doing, you dumb idiots? You dumb idiots. Retired, they're both out. I've just had about enough with this duo. What are they playing at? We're out. We were out. But thankfully, Alpine only scored 1 point here. But yeah, overall, Williams cooked. I just don't know what else to say, man. I've just had about enough with these guys, man. Seriously. Kevin Magnussen really causing problems. And in the constructors, we earned 1 point from the sprint, though. That is good. So we have not lost ground on Alpine. We literally scored 1 point each. So, yeah. What about pit stops? Yeah, they were awfully slow. God awfully slow. So my pit crew, my drivers, we have an absolute mess of a team. What the... Oh, compulsory car changes. I thought I was giving out bonuses. I was like, what in the world would I give bonuses for? These idiots don't know how to drive a car. So yeah, we made 3 mil. All right, let's move on to the next one. We have a summer break. Something might be cooking in the background.
I fucking had enough of both of you. You let the fucking team down, me down, which I protected you all the time. Gene spends 100 million a year of his own fucking money. And if you don't like it, I don't need you here. Do not come back, please.